All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna talk about some interesting news that we found, or that I've just now come across. When I'm not working, I'm trolling the fucking internet trying to see what's going on. So here I come across some news from Sports Keita, and it's talking about a WWE 2K executive producer announces that he's moving on from the company. Not to say that WWE 2K22 is the worst game we've had here in recent history, but it does serve its purpose as a foundation for what they can build upon. The game did have some good things about it. My rise mode was good, guys. Before I get started, hit that like button. But my rise mode was good. It is good. I just think that it deserved more. GM mode was a sham, an absolute joke. I don't know what the hell happened there. I mean, it may have been good for people who sit in the same room with each other or whatnot, or those who like to play on share play with your PlayStation. Which now that I might add, you have to have PlayStation Plus in order to share play. Uh, and I think it's always been like that, but I just noticed that when I was reading over everything that's going on with PlayStation Plus. But nonetheless, here we have today talking about another producer from in the gaming industry. Because last time, and it wasn't even producing, I wouldn't even say Andy Wong from Crystal Dynamics was even worth something. But Crystal Dynamics had their fair share of developers, people, employees walk out on them in the game's development or after launch or whatever. And yeah. So in this article, we get word that WWE 2K22 executive producer Patrick Gilmore has announced that he'll be leaving WWE 2K. I seen the tweet or whatnot, some broken skull beer, uh, next to and poured up in a nice little beer glass, whatever, and he was saying his goodbyes. This is pretty much what we've seen with a lot of people who just I don't know don't feel that they can meet the demands of the or work on the games anymore or whatever. Maybe they just don't got it. Maybe they just tired of being working on this game, you know. But nonetheless, it goes on to say that Gilmore is a 27-year veteran in the gaming industry, having previously worked on popular games, Disney's Aladdin, Super Mario Bros. 3, and Medal of Honor series. Uh, he goes on to say, working on WWE 2K22 have been spectacular and fulfilling, thanks to an incredible dev team, supportive leaders, visual concepts, and 2K, especially the amazing and passionate 2K22 community. Thank you. Thank all of you. Now, my watch has ended, and that's what he tweeted. Like I said, along broken skull beer, nice beer glass, like you having them taking some time out, relaxing. When you're just tired of the bullshit, sometimes you just need to pop a cold one open and just relax. You know what I'm talking about, respect. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Come on. So with Patrick Gilmore's departure, we are then told and graced with some interesting news pertaining to WWE 2K23. Uh, it also had been reported, as you can see right here, that Brian Williams, senior designer at Ukes, who was working with AEW's console game Fight Forever, has left AEW's console game and has returned to 2K Gaming. Now, uh, Brian Williams is the guy who you can see his influence in WWE games over the past. No matter how bad they were, you can see the pieces of them that were actually good. Things like create a finisher, create an arena, maybe create a title. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You can see those in the games, and those are things that have been taken out of the games that we actually enjoy. I enjoy creative finisher. It gave a chance for me to actually do something unique against my opponent rather than use a move that was in the game that another superstar is using. Now, for me, when I'm in playing my video games, especially my wrestling games, I'm enthralled in them. I'm invested. And if I have to fight Brock Lesnar and I'm going up against Brock Lesnar and my move is the F5 and his move is the F5 and I beat him with that It looks as if I just beat him with his own move, which I did, yeah. But I would have liked to use my own move, a move that nobody in the game has created, that put together, got the ability to put it together, but they hadn't because it was my swing on it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that Brian Williams used to contribute to the game back when he was working with uh WWE 2K. He was the man responsible for the more popular 2K games that we've played in wrestling games. I would say 14, 16, possibly 18 and 19 maybe. You know what I'm saying? But after 19, we know what happened. Ukes took off and went to go work for AEW. Now, with AEW, we know that we've been hearing a lot of rumors and whatnot that, you know, they haven't been seeing eye to eye over there. There's been a lot of development issues. Kenny Omega beefing with Team Ukes, trying to, I guess things just aren't working the way that they want them to work. Maybe Kenny was trying to actually make the game that he thinks or he wants fans to love. And Ukes is probably like, hey, this is probably not going to work. But Kenny probably, and it could be vice versa. We don't know the complete story yet. But this man, Brian Williams, taking off on Ukes in the midst of their AEW game, which hadn't released yet, going back to WWE, pose a big problem for AEW. That could pose a problem as to what kind of match mode, what kind of features that they have in their game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't see AEW out here asking us what we want in their game right now. All I know is they're trying to deliver on a product, which could be just a dream of Kenny Omega's that Ukes just can't see coming to fruition. Who knows? So, yeah, I mean, with that being said, I mean, we could also, there has been rumors, and I remember doing a video about it saying that EA could be taking over the franchise and whatnot. And being as WWE has released on a different schedule here lately, I mean, this last year, we got the game in March. You know what I'm saying? And the game still got fucking issues, big issues. I'm 2K. The game is fucking got issues, dude. It's crashing. Certain things aren't working. Matches that ain't loading up. Me and my boy tried to play universe mode the other day, and most of the damn rivalries and shit were glitched, dude. They been fighting the Invisible Man. Tag team partners were fighting against each other, against the rival tag team partners that they were supposed to be fighting against. It was all fucked up. The game is jacked up, but it does have its good sides to it. You can have some fun with the game when it's functioning properly, and that's what seems to be an issue with all these games here lately, except for one. But it has its quirks, but it quirks that you can work through for a game of its price. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is an amazing game. I feel like I'm a kid all over again at the corner store wasting quarters in this game. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday would have marked the second day in a row that I literally killed my whole day playing that game. Every moment of it, fun. And I haven't been able to do that with a WWE game in the last 2 to 3 years. So yeah, it means something, dude. The game is not in a good state. Yes, it is a step up from what the sham, the debacle of what 2K20 was. I mean, dude, that game was so bad they don't even fucking talk about it on their damn website. It's not even a game that they say that they claim on their website. And like I said, this game, man, please rebuild from the ground up. You can say that shit because it's not rebuilt from the ground up. This game is what you would call rehashed from the ground up. Y'all done found some shit. Y'all done found the best parts of 2K20 or in the 2K19 or 18, whatever game y'all using, and put them into this game and added a little bit more to it, but completely forgot to do everything else that mattered. GM mode, no online, no titles, only world titles and tag team titles. Stop. Universe mode, you ain't even show it no love. Nothing. It plays the same as it played in 2K18. I know because I fucking played it. That's all I played. That's the longevity of your game. When everything else is done, people will always be able to fall back on universe mode. Why? because that's the goddamn sandbox. How y'all can't understand that and y'all supposed to be the motherfucking professionals? That's what boggles my motherfucking mind. I don't work there. We don't work there, yet we pay to test the game that y'all can't make. How the fuck does that make sense? But that's my video for the day, guys. If you enjoyed that video, a like rating is always appreciated. And yeah, maybe Brian Williams coming back to WWE 2K could prove good for 2K23. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Gilmore, maybe he just tired, man. People get fit, they just be done with stuff, and I can understand if he was just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna relieve myself of the stress of trying to pull this game out of the water, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw the towel in. Somebody and obviously Brian Williams enjoyed working for WWE, working with WWE. So now he's gonna come back, and we're gonna maybe 2K23 will give us a little more of what we want on top of what we already got. So, guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Yeah, y'all have a good one. Have a great weekend. I will be kicking up a stream the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here in a little bit. I have to go and do some running around, but when I get back, you know, I already know what it is. It's turtle time, baby. Man, I love that game. If you ain't got that game yet, man, y'all need to get up off that, man, for real. But y'all have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe out there. It's your man Beanie. Support your local YouTube. Peace.